all of them sitting here is a drop down. I don't know why it's a drop off. I can't fix it anyway. It's there, still a drop. I know the good night, good night. Me just say this thing I just pop right down as me come and do my show now. Never come down all the time, but you're going to stay right here so tonight, you hear me? You're going to stay right there. Pop down or no pop down. Hi Andrea Royal, good night, good night, good night, good night. Hold on, I'm gonna put on tick tock, a tock tock.
That not go work out. The people of Port Royal never move on that sink. Parrot in a sink. At the end of the day, parrot in a sink alone. So why no want parrot people to move? Why no want come and St. Elizabeth come disrupt St. Elizabeth? Leave we are St. Elizabeth a factual one down there. Yeah man, bless up to the cap there, you see me? At the end of the day, leave we are St. Elizabeth. Bless up. Leave we are St. Elizabeth and we deal with the thing for down there. Don't come try to tell me to live down there. And no come on my platform come tell me when me fi blood tell there. That now.
Yes. What things I get real hot here now. Ella pop, Ella pop, Ella pop, Ella pop, Ella bottom, Ella top. Why? Good night, Dan. Me say me I watch a story from a dear girl. Me I watch a story from a dear. Me say what go on. Me see what go on and me say everybody I talk about it. All the other morning me not try to talk about it, but me never call the name or anything. But me glad you bring it up before me go into the teaching. Some people just not have no shame. Some people not have no shame because you can't tell me say, listen me know everybody make a mistake every now and every if I even one time. Even since we say we are Christian, we make one mistake. But we learn from the mistake. You see that very woman? Last year or the year before I could be mistaken. She said she married one man we did married and she never know till after she married to the man. Now this a man come to her for explain marriage problem. And she end up Onika, good night, and end up in a bed. And still the pan pulpit so not preach. And on a shame I want to come out pan the public and defend it. A true grace and mercy. I got grace and mercy. You could have do your thing but it keep privately. But you're daring and bare face coming out on the platforms to defend our nastiness. And all of the man who run them down, we're not just as nasty as them. Because we're not just see them old problem all over social media. Not once, not twice, not third, not fourth, not fifth. And we're still run going on. You know the worst thing about this story we may watch? This woman well old and this young boy at 31-year-old, you know. A all tough turkey. Bawl about it. Bawl about the nastiness. But you know what? Maybe we have beat up our mouth on the wrong thing. Because we love beliefs that people call upon God so they see. But no sister, they not see. I can't talk, and no can't come talk to this woman that sit down here. So none of you. None of you. So I can't chat. I have my receipts. Not even if I'm not Christian, I not do them the same. All if me not Christian. I couldn't have mag laugh with married man when I divorce. And all I talk about, and she obey her man, or whatever, or which part of her whole man. What kind of hot, what kind of story that? Good night, Vian. What kind of story? What kind of story? This is that woman who get off her head. And there's some people are so gullible and vulnerable because you think say follow me, I got at the church. And them a kind of dirty disgrace. Me I go sit down make you put nothing in me. After me no mad woman. Do you not read the article? Hold on. I can read the article, yeah. I can read the article for you, because you don't read the article. Hold on. I'm going to read the article for you. Let me look for it. Let me look for the article. Hold on. Hmm? Get a piece of paper towel and wipe it off, man. Marriage rescue, the star of it like this. Marriage rescue and in romance. What began as an effort to rescue a failing marriage has now transformed into a controversial romance between two pastors. Apostle Kerry and Johnson openly describe Apostle David Palmer as her partner, while stressing that despite their relationship and cohabitation, they have not been intimate because he remained legally married. So why come out and compose up with man when I feel? What example on our show? Me have to add my voice to it because somebody need to tell on the straight, and I hope you scroll past and hear somebody over your ear and tell her so me say it. Woman must have pride. Because she come out with a post and what let me see if I find it. Let me see if I find the post. Look like she take it down. Look like she take down the post where she put out right there. Yeah, say when this happened, they take it down. She take it down. Take down a post. But see them, eh? But then I'm married. But them a pose in a picture. And but then I do not know who you want for. Very low, Merlin. Merlin, very low. Very low. See them again? Very low. Man na divorce. And last year or the year before she divorced one. Where she said she married to him and I know say him nine divorce. And the wife was legally married. Make one piece of hell and the man left her. And before that the man she married already. She's nothing but a church whore. See they all over social media pose up with man. And I defend the nastiness too, you know. Cause I was listening to Andre. I was listening to Andre something today. Because I see it come up on my feed. And let me see if I find it back. I think I saw one like a part of it on the Instagram. Nobody people not afraid to tell her say she a harlot. People not afraid to tell her say she's a harlot. Thank you, Andrea. Shame, man. I don't make people embarrassed, man. I don't embarrass female. As a matter of fact, I don't never say it, but everybody believes, so everybody will say. That's why the Bible says everybody will say, Lord, Lord, I go enter. It's a big disgrace, you know, and she can't say a disgrace. The little boy, a 31-year-old, where she take away from the young people, mash up the young people in life before she try to put it back together. I don't know, even if me not feel drive past phone a place, go no call church, me never drive past the buses go in there, go about me, I said, I think my idiot. Because other people are going to say, no, I do it and believe that it is okay. It is not okay. It is not okay. Let me see the one where I just put out. You know, man, me up on my live. You can't call me now, you know, so me up on my live, you know. I can't even find back a clip. Hold on. I come in, man. I come to my English class, but I have to talk about this like class. I said to say, we will always talk. So God no call him nothing. When I say God no call him, when I say if me tell you now, that say, oh, but when I say for yourself, right? Then just walk all about tell life on God. Me know all of them on social media. When a God no call them.
Jim. So what did you ever write them down there saying? Like,
Mm.
no, sir. So you're telling my intention was to tear me down. Hi, Jamaica, how are you?
Me I try to find. Me not find it back. I me never really save it.
Put up the mansion, trader. No way they mash up. Put up the mansion.
Okay, I see it. I think I hit this. Alright. I think I see it, so I'm gonna play it. See it on TikTok. Alright.
What about intimacy? Is that something that is off the cards at the moment? Do you have to wait until you're officially married, or?
Of course we have to. And that is where people go wrong. Everybody is thinking that, oh, they're down there setting down the place, and they're this and they're that, and oh, God is not into this.
Good
and
night,
all of that.
Betty.
Why do people understand the trauma that this young man is going through? Do they understand that I am more, they call me side end, but do they understand that I'm more of a mother nurturing somebody who has gone through trauma beyond his
You
years?
can't be no mother,
And
or
what he
you
needs
can't
now
be a
is
in
more
mother.
even of a
Stop
friend.
chat nonsense.
Why is nobody debating on the fact that that's what happened? Why everybody is debating on the fact that, oh, you're a pastor, and all of you on TikTok and wherever make no comment on, let the light go up, we're doing a good job. I don't have anything to hide, Noel. I didn't do anything wrong.
But do you understand, though, Apostle, why some Christians believe your relationship undermines the very values the church teaches about marriage and fidelity?
Because they're hypocrites.
You're not a hypocrite. Are you a hypocrite?
Because they are the one who is going to tell their member that no matter how the man backs you and kick you and stay in whether you must stay in the relationship because God will do something until tomorrow you get up and hear that the person is unalive and then you say, oh, condolences to the family, and I am not.
You find
I
something
think the
to
thing
call.
here is that, oh, you tried to save the marriage, but it didn't, and you end up with the man because the man end up falling in love with you, or you end up falling in love with the man, whichever way it go, rather no matter it's love. And at the end of the day, but the critics are not looking at the fact that I rescued somebody that was secretly dying, and I can't speak everything right now on live because if it's personal thing.
What about
Yeah, man, I'm
intimacy?
on live, yeah.
Is that something that is off the cards at the moment? Do you have to wait until you're officially...
But all I'm going to say again, he could have been one of the statistics of those persons that you would have read to hear that a pastor analyzed himself. Nobody's talking about that.
So all people talk about what they
I'm
know.
going to get into that in a moment, but for people who are going to tonight look at you and say she's an adulterer, what do you say to them?
I'm an adulterer by sleeping with a married man. That's what the Bible calls an adulterer. I'm not guilty of that, so why would I care what they're saying? It's their mouth. They're free to talk.
Has this control... Has this controversy damaged your ministry at all, Apostle?
No. Whoever was with us from day one is still with us. And whoever would have thought that they would have left are hypocrites and we don't want them around. I try to lead a congregation of truth and honesty. I try to lead a congregation to stand up for their rights. That not because you're a Christian, you're not going to let somebody bully you. You're not going to let somebody walk over you. And not because we are Christian doesn't mean that we are going to stand aside and allow people to paint us in a negative manner. Ask the right question now because I see a bite in your finger. But what is the purpose of wearing this military outfit tonight? Who are you in war with? It's a spiritual war, Andre. And that is what I've been saying from day one. Persons are looking at this physically, but I know that this is a spiritual war. Because the whole aim of this is what was said. And I really hope that you would have reached out to this lady, make she come do her live. The man of God already do his life, but I know he wouldn't gonna be here tonight because, as I said, he is not that forward-spoken person like that. What was said is that she will not stop until
But you can't expect your man to
down
that.
the church.
Yes, because you take with your husband.
Also said
You take with the
that
woman
if he
husband.
leave her, he can't go to anybody else.
There is simple ethics in counseling, Apostle. And the gentleman came to you as you are seeking counsel.
No,
And,
no.
He never
that's
come
what-
to you seeking
no,
counsel.
No, he came to the church to preach. I didn't know what was going on with them at the time.
Oh,
The
he came to the church.
lady,
And then what? When he came to the church,
the
what
lady
did he do?
was the one who actually, when something went down between them, I didn't know anything there. Messaged me on TikTok and said that she's asking me to speak to him for her. At the time, I did not know anything. It was just church, come and you preach or you whatever.
And so you did say
I
no
went
other
to him
interview.
and said, she reached out to me on TikTok and is asking me to come to you and speak to you, to talk back to her.
So before
He went to me.
before he preached in the church as an apostle of God, you never stick it up in the spiritual realm, say something wrong with the man.
Andre, the East.
What is the purpose of wearing this military outfit?
Hold on. Andre, you're best still. You know, you know say Andre Stephen I best. Well, I don't want to like him or not, you know. You know, say. I teach English lesson tonight. Listen, when I get on the book and the pencil, I get ready. No, I don't want to laugh tonight. No, Andre Stevens. It's not easy, you know. Hold on. We're going to play back that one again. We're going to play back that one again. I wish one of them right it again. I think I know what that hold on.
Tonight, who are you in war with?
It's a spiritual war, Andre. And that is what I've been saying from day one. Persons are looking at this physically, but I know that this is a spiritual war. Because the whole aim of this is what was said. And I really hope that you would have reached out to this lady, make she come do her live. The man of God already do his life, but I know he wouldn't gonna be here tonight because, as I said, he is not that forward-spoken person like that.
I'm not forward-spoken, I'm a
What was said
preacher.
is that she will not stop until
Me on the top
they
neither.
bring down the church.
Me on the
She
top neither.
also said
But
that if he leave her, he can't go to anybody else.
There is simple ethics in counseling, Apostle. And the
Hi,
gentleman
Joanne, I'm
came
good,
to you
sweetheart.
as you are seeking counsel.
No,
And-
no.
he never
that's
come
what-
to you seeking
no,
counsel.
No, he came to the church to preach. I didn't know what was going on with them at the time.
Oh,
The
he came to the
lady,
church. And then what? When he came to the church,
the
what did
lady
he do?
was the one who actually, when something went down between them, I didn't know anything there. Messaged me on TikTok and said that she's asking me to speak to him for her. At the time, I did not know anything. It was just church, come and you preach or you whatever. I went to him and said, she reached out to me on TikTok and is asking me to come to you and speak to you, to talk back to her.
So before
me.
before he preached in the church as an apostle of God, you never stick it up in the spiritual realm, say something wrong with the marriage. What is the purpose of wearing this military outfit?
What? Alright, we're playing the next one. Now.
But that is what I am telling you. If you listen to the man interview, maybe you should have done some back work and have realized that he said, I came to the church and got my deliverance.
No, not so before he came to the church to
It
get the
was the
deliverance.
exact day that he came to the church after he preached. When he came, he preached.
If I
And
them,
when
if
he
I them
preached,
on a
the
call,
Spirit of
if I
God
them, I sit
opened
on a
our
call
eyes and we
deliverance,
did
why?
his
That's why I don't want none of phone
So
deliverance.
is when in preaching you realize that something was
I
happening to
did
him.
not tell you that I realized that because he's wounded doesn't mean that he cannot carry the word of God.
I'm just asking you, Apostle.
That's what I'm telling you. So he came and preached and seen what I saw. I invited him to preach. I allowed him to preach because not because
So
he's
you,
wounded.
you are, no, I'm going to ask Apostle. You see the man as a wounded soldier going through a wounded marriage and you gave him the pulpit.
Why would he not preach, Auntie? How does his physical wound stop him from preaching the word of God? Elisha, who got
Oh Lord, nobody bring up Elisha. Please don't bring up Elisha. Please don't bring up Elisha. When I bring up Bible passage for justify without understanding.
Somebody that was running from somebody who wanted to analyze them had a dead man for the sake of TikTok. Had a dead man and put that dead man in the grave and touching Elisha bone. That dead man came back to life. Yet Elisha died from sickness. So not because we are
So different.
wounded and not
Don't
because
talk
we are
from
going
I
through.
said I
We're
never
not
know
the
Bible.
people that is gonna let our
I never know Bible.
So
Oh
when
God.
you
Look
saw
at the
that
passage that
apostle,
you bring up for
you saw that the marriage was wounded. How many other times did the gentleman come to your church to preach?
No, it's not that we saw that the marriage was wounded at that time. We saw that he needed deliverance. But that is what
you deliver him for true.
Saw that he needed deliverance, Apostle. Them say my apostle would say you should gather the elders of the church and do a process. Did you gather the elders of the church to
the
carry
deliverance team.
that? Mhm.
Yes, it was done right there with the deliverance team, yes.
And that what did you carry the wife also to through the deliverance process, seeing that you see it was a broken marriage? Or it's him alone that you delivered?
She was not here, she was in overseas at the time.
But that is
She doesn't live in Jamaica.
You don't see that as confusion.
Oh, it's a big confusion. Can I force an adult to
So you're delivering him to leave the wife.
I was delivering him to do what?
Leave the wife.
wife
Yeah,
to
yeah,
come
wait.
out of the broken marriage.
I delivered him from whatever chain I saw holding him bound.
What was the chain that you saw holding him down?
That is spirituality now, and I told you that even
No.
until this day, we did not go into it.
So, Apostle, if you start in the spiritual realm, you must justify why you wanted to take off the chains of him.
But because the Lord said I came to set the captives free.
What the
So
talking?
what
You
were
hear
the
them
chains
people
that you
are
saw in this man
ignorant?
that needed? You saw witchcraft in the spiritual realm on him?
Exactly.
What are you saying never want to talk it? So you saw the witchcraft on him and you take him out. You take the shackles off him. That's what you did. Right?
Through the leading of the Holy Spirit.
Through the leading of the Holy Spirit. And what happened after that? He went back up. He got himself.
TikTok.
Andre, I need I need to lay down for.
Go on.
So I'm gonna go.
Yes, no,
I'm gonna.
I am in my
So-
element now. I will finish up
Yeah,
with
so
you. I
thank
love this
you.
apostle. All that he needed.
I'm gonna have to go watch the whole thing tomorrow when I come from church. But it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. It is a disgrace. It is an embarrassment. And everybody is talking. One of the reasons why I said for this sister, and I don't want to really come here come bash her as a human being, but listen me. You just come out of a mix-up marriage where you claim so you never know so the man did still married and you're going to end up married him and the wife make a big disgrace for you. You should have walked far for anybody when name much red read pan it. You should have walked far because you have all just gone through one of that. And I don't know how the hell you know deliver everybody and not get on yourself in the same problem. You don't see everybody else's problem. And you cannot see phone a problem. Something wrong. Something wrong. If I take this young boy and married him, I'm gonna say it this day on this platform. It not gonna work out to too long. Cause I'm gonna leave you for one younger girl. Remember me tell you. Can have a problem. But you seem to your sister him possess a demon too. But as a matter of fact, you all on a you man love married man. You know what? To God be the glory. You know, we're going our English lesson tonight. Cause may I try bridge the element of the whole thing. I have a mixture on my platform. I think sometimes we need a little edification. Drawing scriptures whenever relevant to the situation. But Elijah dead and Elijah born and all kind of stuff. What that have to do with this? Touching the dead man bone and I tell you, say, people need spirit-filled people. People left the church, the people that were left here, but the people that were left are hypocrite. The people that are hypocrite, the people that must save themselves and their spirituality. They don't run faster. Church thing, I'm gonna take this thing for joke. Anyway, get on the pens. Everybody, have your little paper. Alright, so let me say a plan that I want to give away. I want to give away something tonight. I want to give away some credit. For those in Jamaica, if anybody from Jamaica win, you'll get $5 Lime or Digicel credit. I don't know how it works over America. So if anybody from America win, I'm going to give it to a favorite person at Jamaica. Is that alright? Type in the comment and let me know if that's alright. Type in the comment. Anybody from America will win? What should come up here yet? No brother there. Give me 1 minute here, because I don't really want a problem, you know. The woman love married man. I don't drink cold water, you know, but boy, the room temperature water you can let them camera cool you down. Alright, my dear. Everybody, get your pens and your papers. Sorry for the little, me look at something pop down and me not get to fix it tonight. Everybody ready? Let me say if you're not ready. Type in the comment. Hi, Colleen, sweetie. Good night. The first question, I want you to listen. And the first person with the correct answer. Let me get the thing. will get 5 points. All right. Ready. All right. Listen to the question. I'm only going to read the question twice. If you miss it, that's it. So pay attention. The manager decided to inform the staff about all complaints. No. Let me read for you first. Each sentence in the section has one underlined word. So I'm going to give you the underlined word. I'm going to give you the underlined word. Remember what I said? Choose from, and I'm going to give you 4 answers and you give me the correct one. That is the opposite of the word that is underlined. So it's the opposite of the word that is underlined. So I want you to listen to what I'm saying. The manager decided to inform the staff about all complaint. Complaint is the underlined word. Received from customer. Choose from these 4. Request, demand, suggestion, compliments. Read one more time. The manager decided to inform the staff about all complaint received from customer. The underlined word is complain. Give the opposite of complain. All right, I see that. I see Vian on a roll. Vian, that's right. Compliment. All right, so let me write it down. Vian. Five points for Vian. All right. All right. Question number 2, same format. When I change, I will tell you. The underlined word, you're going to give me the opposite. The action shows that they were firm in their rejection of the new law. Their action shows that they were firm in their rejection of the new law. The underlined word is rejection. You're going to give me now the opposite. Ignorance, application, acceptance, understanding. Ignorance, application, acceptance, understanding. The underlined word is rejection. Naughty, yes, acceptance. Naughty gone 5. On a bright man, on a bright wait. Look, I see how bright on it is tonight. Hold on. Question number 3. Same format. There was an increase in airplane travels after that incident. There was an increase, and the underlined word is increase, in airline travel after the incident. Choose from these. Decline, upheave, restriction, fluctuation. Decline, upheaval. Restriction, fluctuation. I will first put a Vian. Vian put decline. Yes, so the opposite of increase is decline. On a bright. My student them bright. All right. Question number 4. He tried to think of a tactful, let me pronounce that carefully. He tried to think tactful way to tell her he disagreed with her views of the situation. He tried to think what? Tactful. Tactful. That's the underlined word. You're going to choose now from honest, injurious, indifference, considerate. Honest, injurious, indifference, considerate. Dan is saying this is not fear. Let me see what she's saying. Why you say it is not fair? Vian, indifference. Indifference is the answer. So the word is tactful, right? And the opposite of that is indifference, mean that you're not tactful. All right, so it's intact. Let me see what this is not fair, Auntie. Explain to me, Dan, so that I can. Right, so the answer is this. This is how it goes. The first answer I see, that's the person. So you have to be quick. So listen carefully and quickly put in your answer. So the first person that comes up with the right answer, that's the person who will get the 5 points. So Vian get 5 more points. So that's how it happens. Remember, so we're not in a classroom, you know. So it's a social media platform. So it's the first person. So if you can listen to when I read the question, first, you start think. If I'm going to give you the underlined word, you start think about the opposite of the word. So as I mentioned them, you know which one, and type it in. Alright, so that's how it have to work on this platform, because we don't have no other way. Alright, question number 5. As a result of the available evidence, the accused was apprehended. Alright, so the underlined word here is apprehended and no further action was taken. As a result of the unavailable evidence, the accused was apprehended and no further action was taken. Choose from these 4. Evicted, summoned, release, caution. Evicted, summoned, caution, release. What's the opposite of the underlined word? You got to spell your word correctly. You got to spell your word correctly. I said naughty, spell it correctly. Released. So that's the next thing. Let me justify it. If you don't spell your word correctly, then you cannot get the correct answer. Though you may on the right part, you're spelling it incorrectly. For instance, Sharon Pearson, I couldn't give it to you, even though it's an error by putting a K instead of a L, but I can't. Claudette Strong, I could not, because you leave out too many words. Right? So, so Nadi will get 5 points. I'm loving it. All right. So we're going to move on to a different section now. And let's see how it goes. So now you're going to have to listen, right? Select the option A, B, C, or D. Hi, Barbara. Yes, but you... Come here. Who opened the door? Hello? Listen to me. Sorry for the disrupt. Over TikTok, we must type answers too. Select the option A, B, C, or D that best describe each of the sentence. That best describe each of the sentence. So I'm going to read the sentence, and then you're going to tell me which is best. Good night, Barbara. You come too late, man. Somebody else get that one. Listen carefully to this one and see if you can get something from this one. All right. He advanced a step R2 to meet his attacker, who became alarmed and retreated back. I want you to. So I'm going to read 4 answers, and you must tell me. I'm going to read the question again. He advances a step or 2 to meet his attacker, who became alarmed and retreated back. A. The sentence is too wordy. The sentence contains cliches. The sentence is incorrect grammatically. The sentence is acceptable as it stands. Which one fits? Type in A, B, C, or D. Let me read the sentence again. He advanced a step or 2 to meet his attacker, who became alarmed and retreated back. Is the sentence too wordy? Is the sentence contain cliches? The sentence incorrectly grammatically? The sentence is acceptable as is. I see somebody say C and somebody say B. Dan says A. And Dan is correct. The sentence is too wordy. Listen why the sentence is too wordy. Listen to the sentence again. He advanced a step or 2 to meet his attacker, who became alarmed and retract back. Somebody said B. The sentence contains cliches. No, it's A. The sentence is too wordy. You never have to write the sentence like that. The sentence could have written in this. He retreated back from his attacker, and it done. The sentence is finished. He retreated back from his attacker. Listen how the sentence is too wordy. He advanced a step or 2 to meet his attacker, who became alarmed and retreated back. Isn't that too wordy? Isn't that sentence too wordy? The sentence is simple as this. He retract back from his attacker. That sentence is done. Retreat and back. All right, so you got it. You get it. Oh, my student are so bright. So let me put 5 for Don. Don Brightman. You know, we need to pay more attention to them something more. I left sometime we come out of there. Look how we get nice. So now come on, man. Tap up the screen and invite somebody. Come join the English class. Was a mouthful. Yeah. All right. Second one. Number 7 is the same set of things. The sentence is too wordy. The sentence contains cliches. The sentence is incorrect grammatically. The sentence is accepted as is. So same thing you're going to pick from in this section. It's not absolutely necessary for it to be done today. It is not absolutely necessary for it to be done today. Is a sentence too wordy? Contain cliches? Sentence incorrect grammatically? Or the sentence is okay as is? All right, Barbara. Big up Barbara. First answer. The answer is C. The sentence is incorrect grammatically. Why the sentence is incorrect grammatically? Listen again. It is not absolutely necessary for it to be done today. Tell me why it is grammatically incorrect. So let me write Barbara. Five points. Absolute necessary. Double negative. Double negative. Double negative. Double negative. Double negative. Too wordy. Grammatically, I mean. It is not absolutely necessary for it to be done today. All right. Same thing we're going to use from. Is it too wordy, cliches, grammatically, or accepted as it is? She had adequate time to prepare for the interview. She had adequate time to prepare for the interview. Ah, Barbara, you get that quick, man. Barbara, go on. Yeah, it is correct. It is correct as it is. Yeah. All right. 2 more to go in this segment. The new disciplinary method had a positive effect on the students' behavior. Is it correct? Is it grammatically incorrect? Does it have too much cliches? Or is it too wordy? Same D. D is the same answer. Number, who write D? No, not D. Sorry. Let me read it again. The new disciplinary method had a positive effect. Oh, I get it already. And the student behavior. Is it that the sentence is accepted as is? Is the sentence too wordy? Is the sentence having too many cliches? Does the sentence incorrect grammatically? As is? No. Let me read the sentence. And almost pause on it when I read it. And if you was listening, you'd have got it. Listen again. The new disciplinary methods had a positive effect on the student behavior. Is it grammar? Is it acceptable? Is it wordy or cliches? Correct. It's not correct, it's incorrect grammatically. So C is the answer. You know the word that is incorrect there? You know the word that is incorrect there? Affect. It cannot be affect. The word cannot be affect. It's effect. And I actually pause on the word to say if you would get it out. It cannot be affect. It's effect. I did say affect, but affect should be effect. So it is incorrect grammatically. So it's C. So it is Barbara who says C. So she gets 5 more. You're learning tonight, yes. Last one in this segment. Sitting alone in his room by himself, he repeated her name over and over again. Sitting alone in his room by himself, he repeated her name over and over again. Is it the sentence acceptable as it stands? Is the sentence incorrect grammatically? Is the sentence contain cliches? Or is the sentence too wordy? Who write A? Don write A. Yes, the sentence is too wordy. Look how the sentence is too wordy. Sitting alone in his room by himself. Is it that too wordy? It's the same thing by sitting alone and by himself. If it has asked if for repetition, it would be repetition, you know. In that sense, alone and by himself. So it is, yes, it is A. Thank you, Don. And now go on. So let me give you a little point standing. Vian with 15 points, Nadi with 10 points, Don with 10 points, and Barbara with 15 points. If he is by himself, then he is alone. So it is too wordy. All right. Going on fine. Oh, Beverly. Beverly bright over TikTok. Me I forget TikTok. I like a props up tonight, you know. Beverly. Let me write Beverly TikTok. She got 5 points. All right, Beverly. All right. Please excuse me. I have a Zoom meeting. So please give me my points to whoever is the winner. Your point not gonna really go to anyone because you'd have to win so the point go to whoever it is. But alright, go to your Zoom meeting, sweetheart. Thanks for joining in. Understand. Alright. I'm going to look for easier questions. Alright, so I'll give you this one. Select one of the underlined part that you feel is inappropriate and choose the corresponding letter A, B, C. If the sentence is acceptable as it stands, you choose D. It's almost similar to what I just did. So we could reach the survivors. Neither by boat nor by plane. And so we abandoned our search as futile. Is it A, B, C, or D? So is the question as it is? Is the question as it is? Is it inappropriate? Or if it have correspondence? Just a little different. All right. Let me do it again. Because I didn't give you the underline word. No, hold on. I never give you the underline word. The underline word in the sentence will tell you if it is too. Listen what I'm reading. Select the one underlined part that you feel is inappropriate. So you're going to tell me, right? Is inappropriate and choose the corresponding letter. Right? So you're going to tell me. I think I never read it out properly. You know, hold on. Some of the following sentences are unacceptable because of inappropriate grammar, idiom, or vocabulary. Some sentences are acceptable as they stand. No sentence contains more than one inappropriate element. So when I tell you the letter, right? Look now. We could not reach the survivors, neither by boat nor by plane. And so we abandoned our search. Oh, Sharon said it's too wordy. And Barbara says C. Let me read it again. We could not reach survivors, neither by boat nor by plane. And so we abandoned our search as futile. Abandoned is inappropriate. We could neither reach the survivors by boat or by plane. So we abandoned our search as futile. Beverly Ranger said futile. The word futile never need to be in the sentence. Because we don't say we couldn't reach them and we stop. So why you better put said futile again? So you're right over there. But the abundant means so you give it up too. So the word futile never need in the sentence. You understand what we're going? So Beverly Ranger. So Beverly get 5 more points. And let me see who put it first over here. It seems like it's Sharon. Sharon Pearson. Tell me everybody on the platform if I'm correct. So you understand it now, alright? So we go on to the rest. Next question. Considering the chaos you would cause if you were to resign, I have no choice than to refuse your request. This one easy. Is it okay the way it is? Or is it incorrect? If it's no error, fine, but if there's an error, tell me where the error is. Sharon said it's okay. Anybody else? Barbara said yes, Sharon. Let me read it again. Don't worry, we soon get people to come into the lessons then. This is true. I try for you know, one time that's how we used to do my program, and I can ask Barbara. We used to have a singing a little something and lively it up all the while. Yeah. But I realized that sometimes we're not comprehending English language properly. And I had said it before that we were going to do a few lessons in an English language. And then last night we had some maths. And I love the maths. But then I'm not giving maths now, you know. So I'm doing 1 hour of English. And then I'm going to let you choose the next subject that you want with it for the remainder. Like what we did last night. Last night we had maths and geography. So tonight I come with English, and I'm going to allow the class to tell me what you want us to do for the remainder. So we're halfway. We're almost there. It's soon break time. And you're going to stretch like when we were in school. But I'm going to finish this last one. Each of the sentence in the section has 1 underlined word. Choose from the 4 options the word which is nearest in meaning. So you're going to give me nearest in meaning to the underlined word. Alright, so I'm going to read the sentence and I'm going to tell you the underlined word. I want you to listen carefully. It was impossible to rectify the error made by the computer since inaccurate information had been fed to it. It was impossible to rectify. The underlined word is rectify. The error made by the computer since inaccurate information had been fed to it. Good night, Claudette. Listen to the words. Alter, erase, correct, determine. Alter, erase, correct, determine. The underlined word is rectify. Which word is nearest to the meaning of rectify? Barbara, correct. Correct. Correct is the nearest meaning to rectify. Perfectly right, Barbara. 5 more points for you. Claudette, are you late for school? I'm going to beat you. All right. The flowers grow profusely. Profusely. Let me spell that word for you. Profusely in the garden. I want you to find the word that is nearest to the meaning of profusely. Wildly, healthy, abundantly, colorfully. Wildly, healthy, abundantly, or colorfully. Which word is closest to meaning to profusely? Abundantly. Yes, Sharon. Yes, profusely. The nearest word to it is abundantly. You can go and check. So Sharon Pearson with 5 more. All right. The new story revealed the squalor of the old city. The new story revealed the squalor of the old city. The word closest to meaning to the word squalor is position, strength, destitution, or ambience. Position, strength, destitution, ambience. Which word is closest to meaning to the word squalor? Destitution. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon Pearson. So that's 5 more for Sharon Pearson. During the rainstorm yesterday, the wind blew incessantly across the island. Choose from the 4. The word closest to meaning for the word incessantly. Let me spell it for you. incessantly. Is it noisily, furiously, constantly, or occasionally? During the rainstorm, the wind blew incessantly across the island. Noisily, furiously, constantly, or occasionally? Constantly. So the word closest to meaning for incessantly is constantly. The wind. So you could say, during the rainstorm yesterday, the wind blew constantly across the island. So 5 more for Sharon. Sharon, I go, wait, where is Vian? Oh, Vian gone. Where is Nardi? Where is Don? The final one in this segment. For the first time in a decade, the company discloses a deficit in its account. For the first time in a decade, the company disclosed a deficit in its account. Word closest to meaning for the word deficit. Is it profit? Is it defect? Is it balance? Or is it shortfall? The closest to meaning for the word deficit. Shortfall. Yes, Claudette. The word is shortfall. So Claudette is in it now. Claudette with 5 points. Deficit is shortfall. Alright, you're not going well, man. You're not going well. On a bright. Hold on. What shoot girl say? Me never gonna look. Maybe me am missing it over TikTok, you know. Or if you not right answer, me not see it. Oh, sorry, Beverly Grace said constantly. Me never see it, you know, Beverly. I true when me see somebody say, me not pay on the mind. No, me pay on the mind, man. So me right, Beverly. Beverly Gray. Can we have another Beverly? 5 points for your Beverly Gray. All right. All right. I prefer giving her these one. Each sentence in this has an underlined word again, right? So I love to give you these. I think that's a more easier. The opposite in meaning, you're going to give me now. The opposite in meaning for the underlined word. Maybe I don't even need to read out the whole question, but when I read the question, it will help you to understand. She paid meticulous attention to her work as she attached the beads to the costume. The underlined word is meticulous. What is the opposite of meticulous? Is it cautious, detailed, careful, or scanned? Cautious, detailed, careful, or scanned. The opposite of meticulous. No. Meticulous, opposite. You're giving me a word that's similar to meaning. I'm asking you for the opposite of the word. So if meticulous. All right, so you're giving me opposite of meticulous. The words are cautious, detailed, careful, and scanned. S-C-A-N-T. Meticulous. First of all, what is the meaning of meticulous? If I say, Barbara is a very meticulous person, what am I saying about Barbara? Tactful. Now listen to the words that are opposite that you must tell me. Listen. She paid meticulous attention to her work as she attached the beads to the costume. You're going to give me a word closest to the opposite. The word opposite of what I'm just saying. The word that you're going to give me the opposite of is meticulous. Meticulous. M-E-T-I-C-U-L-O-U-S. Pay attention. So now the opposite of that paying attention, is it scan, careful, detailed, or cautious? You must get the answer now. So let me give you a little example. If you're going to an exam room, right? And you book up something like this. No, but none of you don't give me the right answer. None of you give me the right answer. Spell the word correctly, Claudette. If you spell the word correctly, I just spell the word. Then you'll get the answer right. So I did. Oh, Sharon said she did. Hold on. Sharon said I did. The last answer I see from you is shortfall. Paying extreme care. No, you're not giving me the right answer either. I don't think any of you understand what I'm saying. I think this word beating us. Not us, beating you. Again, if you go into a exam room, I just give you, I know most of you are not going to do no more exam, but you may have your grandchildren, them or anything, and you can help them around, right? Go back further. Go back further than shortfall. That wouldn't make sense. Because we didn't say this question yet. Shortfall, and then after shortfall you have pay extreme care and attention. We answer already. We're mixing up the question. You're mixing up the question. I think I'm mixing up the question. Bob Hill, good night. I'm doing well. Listen to the question that I'm asking you. Please don't get it mixed up. Listen to the question again. She paid meticulous attention to her work as she attached the beads to the costume. Now, the word underlined in the sentence is the word meticulous. You're going to give me the word choose from the 4 words I'm going to call. You said observant. No, I passed that answer already, Beverly Gray. Right? So, meticulous is the word that you're going to give me the opposite, the closest word in opposite to meticulous, opposite. So, we have cautious, detailed, careful, and scant. SCANT. Which one of these 4 words are closest to opposite of the word meticulous? The word is scant. The word is scant. I see Claudette want to write the word, but spell the word incorrectly. And maybe she wasn't on. If you come and spell the word incorrectly, I'm not going to give you the answer. You got to spell. I make sure I spell that word out. So you have to give me the answer. So the first person that added correct is Sharon Pearson. Didn't I have my water right here? Where did I put my water? I'm not sure I come here with my water. The word is meticulous. We're looking for a word that was close to it. I said observant. No, that wasn't the answer. All right, so we get that one out. Good night, Sonia Jones. Next question. We found her appreciative of the help that we had given to her on this matter. Remember, it's the opposite of the word. Now you're going to give me the meaning. We found her appreciative. So the underlined word is appreciative. You're going to give me the closest opposite word. Intolerant of, displeased at, ungrateful for, unhappy about. Intolerant of, displeased at, ungrateful for, unhappy about. Opposite of appreciative. Hi, Sonia. None of that. No. Glad it is right. Ungrateful. You're not appreciative, you're ungrateful. Yes, Beverly Gray, I see your answer over there. So I'm giving a 5 too. Ungrateful. You got one more. If you have not appreciative of things, you're ungrateful. Not displeased, ungrateful is the answer. The headgear worn by the factory worker is made from artificial material. The underlined word is artificial. Give me the opposite of the word artificial. Is it prefabricated, man-made, synthetic, or natural? Which one is the opposite of artificial? Natural. Natural. Natural is it. Sharon Pearson. Sharon Pearson. Yeah, natural. All right. She seems to be sensitive to the feelings of others. She seems to be sensitive. The underlined word is sensitive. You're going to give me the opposite or closest to the opposite of. Is it unaware of, unsure about, unaffected by, appreciative of? She seems to be sensitive to the feelings of others. Unaware, unsure about, unaffected by, or appreciated of. No, I recall the words then. You're going to. Yeah, give you 5 point Beverly Gray. Unaffected. Thank you, Claudia. You got it. So, listen to this. Listen to this. She seems to be sensitive. Right? To the feeling. So the opposite of the word that you're giving me is sensitive. Unaware of, unsure about, unaffected by, unappreciated of. The answer is unaffected. She don't have no sense about it. So Claudette is right. So 5 more points for Claudette. And let me give you a rundown of the scores so you can know. Yes, Beverly, unaffected. Vian, oh, she's no longer here. She's gone. So, Vian is, now it seems like she's gone too. Vian had 15, Nadia had 10, Dawn had 10, Barbara has 20 points. Beverly and TikTok have 10 points. Sharon Pearson with 30 points. Claudette is now on 15 points. And Beverly Gray with 10 points. All right, so we continues. I'm going to read some question with the missing word. So when I say dash, it's where the word should go to the dash. Right? And I will give you the words. Each question has 2 missing words. I will read and you listen attentively. While the committee member insult. All right. While the committee members dash insult across the floor, the chairman tried in vain to dash order. Let me read it again. While the committee members dash, so a word is missing where dash is, insult across the floor, the chairman tried in vain to dash order. Is it to exchange, converse, give, maintain, spoke, impose, or earn, restore? Give me the correct. Exchange and restore. You're not getting them right. Exchange and converse. Let me do them again. Listen to me correctly. While the committee member dashed insults across the floor, the chairman tried in vain to dash order. Is it exchange, conserve, give or maintain, spoke and impose, or earn and restore? I'm not seeing no right answer, so I'm not answering. Once you say me don't observe it, exchange, and restore. Hold on, getting it wrong. Exchange is conserve, gave and maintain, spoke and impose, and earl and restore. You're not listening to me correctly. That's why you're right saying that. All right, so let me give you this one. While the committee members hurled insult across the floor, the chairman tried in vain to restore order. So it was hurl and restore for the two missing words. Do you understand that now? I gave it away already, Bob Hill. So I'm going to give you another one. I did say Earl. Earled. Despite being somewhat short-tempered, his willingness to give of his wealth to help others to succeed led people to call him. Let me read back the sentence again. Yeah, you get it when I done repeat it already, Bob Hill. So I can't, that wouldn't be fair. Despite his being somewhat short-tempered, his willingness to give to his wealth to help others to succeed led people to call him hasty, foolish, benevolent, or old-fashioned. Is it hasty, foolish, benevolent, or old-fashioned? Benevolence. That's it. Benevolence. Sharon Pierce with 5 more. He love to give away. It's benevolence. Listen carefully to this one now, because it's 2 words, right? When parents display a dash for one child, the other child are likely to feel dash. Let me read it again. When parents display a dash for one child, the other are likely to feel dash. Is it concern and unsympathetic, dislike or indifference, fondness or lonely, or preference and jealous? What fit the brackets? When parents display a dash for one child, the other often likely to feel concern, fondness, and jealousy. No, I'm not mix up it now. I must stop going to them. Every time I have 2, and I remember them. The 2, alright, no, let me do it differently. Give on to the first part first and then go to the last part after, because I see you're mixing it up. Because I remember the 2 words that I said. The 2 words that to go into the dash is in one line. So when I say concern and unsympathetic is 1. Dislike and indifference is 1. Fondness and lonely is 1. Preference and jealousy is 1. So the answer is preference and jealousy. When parents display a preference for one child, the other are likely to feel jealous. So that one, I'm not giving anyone for that one. I just use it as an example. All right, let me just give you the one there with 1, because you're not going. Are you trying, dash, that all along he knew of the plot to host the committee? Are you trying to dash that all along he knew of the plot to host the committee? Is it clarify? Is it accuse? Is it persist? Or is it insinuate? Insulin. I never say anything about insulin. Bob Hill. I didn't say anything about insulin. Let me read it again. Clarify. Insinuate. That's the answer. Insinuate. Barbara. 5 more. Seems like nobody get into 100, so I'm going to put it to 50. The person 10, 20, 30, 35. The person who goes to 50. Can't give another long one this one. I'm going to read a poem. I'm going to read a poem, and I want you to listen to the poem. I'm going, yeah, but my rules is if you spell the word incorrectly, you won't get it right, because it won't be fair to somebody else who spell it incorrectly. So I want you to listen now. I'm going to read a poem. And from the poem, I'm going to ask you a question, and you must answer it. The poem is about flowers. Listen carefully now. I have never learned the name of flowers. From beginning, my world has been a place of pothole street where thick, sluggish gutter race in slow time away from garbage heap and sewer. Pass, balance all house around which corner. Stagnant earth. Their scared green things grow to chase the dull gray squalor of sick dust no trace. Of plants save few spare weed, just these no flowers. One day, they cleared a space and made a park. There in the city slum, and suddenly came spark glory like lightning in the dark, while perfume and dark petal thundered slowly. I learned no name but you, shape and scent mark. My mind even now with symbol only. I'm going to read it again. The poem is about flowers. I want you to listen again. I have never learned the name of flowers. From beginning, my world has been a place of pothole streets where thick, sluggish gutter race in slow time away from garbage heap and sewer. We call it sewage, but in this it says sewage. Pass, balance, all house around which corner. Stagnant earth, their scared green things grew to chase. The dull gray squalor of sick dust no trace. Of plants save few spare weed, just these, no flowers. One day they cleared a space and made a park. There in the city slum, and suddenly came stark glory with lightning in the dark, while perfume and dark petals thundered slowly. I learned no name, but you shapes and scent mark. My mind even now with symbol only. All right. From what I'm reading, Would it be a child talking about the flower in the poem? Who would be talking in the poem? I'm going to read. A child playing, an adult dreaming, a child remembering, or an adult remembering? Who would it be remembering what was happening? Type in the comment. An adult. It would have to be an adult. Can't be a child, Beverly. It have to be an adult who say from, listen to the poem again, that they have never learned the name from the beginning of from my world. And she spoke about the squalor and the road and everything. In that, it is the adult. So, Sharon Pearson. Oh, hold on. I get myself in a trouble. It's Bob Hill. Bob Hill first. So it's Bob Hill. I love learning, you know. I love learning. Yeah, it's you first. Next question from the poem. How does the speaker feel about flowers? How does the speaker feel about flowers? Was she hard about the flowers? Did she have indifference about the flowers? Did she appreciate the flowers? Sharon is saying she typed before Bob Hill. Let me look again. No, Sharon. Bob Hill wrote it before you. Look again. Look correctly. All right. How does the speaker feel about the flowers? So I'm going to read it 4 answers and you tell me which one. Did the speaker feel awe about the flowers, indifferent about the flowers, or appreciative of the flowers? So the answer have to be from what I read. I can't need no glasses. I cannot need any glasses. The answers have to be from what I'm reading. Listen to me carefully again. I'm going to read the answers from what I wanted to give me. How the speaker feel about the flower? Did she feel how about the flowers? Did she have an indifference about the flowers? Did she appreciate the flowers? So your answer have to be appreciate, or indifference. That's what must be the answer. She was Why was she Listen to the first line. I have never learned the name of flowers. From the beginning of my world, it has been a place. So she said she never learned the name. So when you don't know about something, you're in awe. It puzzles you. It amazes you. What is happening? So yes, it is Barbara. But Barbara don't write it right. You don't get it in a Barbara because you don't spell it correctly. Well, I know that's what you want to say, but you don't spell correctly. Sharon Pearson spell it correctly. So I will have to give it to Sharon Pearson. Over TikTok, if I don't write the answer after I give out the answer, I cannot give another the answer, yeah? If I make mention of it before I see it, I'm not going to give you the mark for it. Alright. That's why you'd have to listen to the poem, you know. I like this one. The mood of stanza 1 in the poem. Oh, I'm not going to understand that. Because me have to teach you that before, maybe you don't understand that. So I'm not going to ask you that question. The speaker attitude to the environment, is it miserable, misery, realizism, resignation, or resentment in the passage? You have to remember what I read, It's a short thing, so you must remember. I know much people now come at English. You see how people still? They come like when you teach Bible class. They now come, You say if me continue upon the mix up tonight, we have to can't make our body, we can't consume our soul with all kind of them something sometimes. No, I'm not seeing the right answer yet. Is it that misery, realism, or resignation, or resentment? Resentment, yeah. Our attitude was a resentment. Sharon Pearson get it before you. Yes, because she was saying, look how the place mashed down, look how the place stay, man. And no flowers around the place. That's what she was saying, Resentment. Yeah? She said from the barn, listen what she said in it. From the beginning of my world. From the beginning of my world has been a place of pothole street where thick sluggish gutter race in time away from garbage heap and yeah man, resentment of the place, no flowers. Then one day she see them and make one park and still they not plant no flowers. So Sharon Pearson. Alright, me say if she reach 50 now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. I get a place, you're right. You're right. Alright, let me say if I don't remember anything now. What was our mood in the passage? What was our mood? Was our mood desolate? Was our mood bland? Was our mood lonely? Or was our mood bleak? What was our mood in the story? In the poem? Hi Mansa, thank you for tapping up. Bleak. Barbara, get it before you clad it. You should lick a bit faster than Barbara. Barbara got it. Bleak. It look bleak. Alvaro, it look bleak. Bleak is the answer. Bleak is the answer. Alright, so what device is used in line 11 to describe the park? I'm going to read back that one. I'm going to read back line 11. I'll give you one. I'm going to read back line 11. Came stark glory like lightning in the dark. Listen, verse 11. Listen to verse 11. So when I ask you, I want you to tell me what I've read. I, Morel, came stark glory like lightning in the dark. Is it a simile? Is it a metaphor? Oh, somebody write it before me done. Oh, you catch it quick, Bob Hill. Before me even talk about Bob Hill. No, I like when persons do it like that. Yeah, so it's a simile. Why is a simile? Remember, even in the morning time when we were talking, it says, like lightning. So when you hear that term, you must remember it's a simile. Like as, like reference to something that doesn't really mean the thing. All right, so Bob Hill. On a bright tonight, man, on a bright, my student, them bright, yeah. So the whole thing was simile, metaphor, oxymoron, and personification. All right, the device using line 12. So I'm going to read line 12 again. And then you will tell me. So let me read line 12. While perfume and dark petals thundered slowly. Let me read it again. While perfume and dark petal thundered slowly, is it light? Is it storm? Is it lightning? Or is it thunder? Is it light? Is it storm? Is it lightning? Or is it thunder? Let me read line 12 again. While dark perfume, dark petal, thunder, slowly. No, I want you to tell me now. What is it? Let me read it. The device used in line 12 compare the beauty of flowers to lightning. That's it, Bob Hill. Lightning. You're following now. You're following. Lightning is the answer. Lightning is the answer. I like this. Which of the following, listen carefully, which of the following best describe the theme of the poem? Is it nature is a vital part of human life? Is it the impact of nature is positive and deep? Is it plants and flowers brighten human experience? Or is it nature, specifically parks, should be introduced in all slums? The impact of nature. That's it. That's it, Sharon. The impact of nature. Because she was talking about, oh, no flowers. All me see a slum and everything. There were no flowers. So it's the impact of nature. You get it? But Sharon got it before you, Claudette. Oh, you're coming so slow, man. Yeah, me Claudette a beat you. So, Claudette has finished 50. But I'm going to do 2 more I'm just going to finish this little segment here. The use of star glory in line 11 best suggested that the flowers were stimulated to the speaker with their beauty. Let me read back line 11 before so you can understand. Came star glory like lightning in the dark. Came star glory like lightning in the dark. So now the question is asking, the use of stark glory. What does it mean? Stimulate the speaker with beauty, or add a religious significance to the speaker, or it amazed the speaker with the difference they made. Which of them is correct? Stimulate the speaker. Yes, Claudia. It stimulate the speaker. It stimulate the speaker. That's why she was so much speaking about the flowers. So Claudia get 5 points. Alright. I think it's only one question leave from this. Yeah, that's the end of that. That's the end of the flower story. But I like the flower story. Let me say a little easier one for you when you get quick time. I know they still ask more about the passage, you know. Would you believe me, sir, this very paper that I'm reading from is what I did my exam. That's the same. A lot of these questions that, you see the same flower story here, was on my paper when I was doing CXC. All of the above first question them. I had them on my paper one. All of them. And I chose this was to use it back tonight. All of these were on it. More things on it too. And one of the night, what I'm going to do is to give you paper 2 and I'm going to give you an assignment to write a story. Barbara said she was first. Let me see that. Stimulating. Oh, yes. All right. Yeah, you were correct. You are correct. All right. So, let me give Barbara 5 more. So, let me give you the point standing. The points are, Vian is not here. So, mark that one. Now, it seems like she's going to sleep too. But she has 10 points. Vian has 15. Dawn look like she's going to sleep too. She have 10. Barbara have 10, 20, 30, 35 points for Barbara. Beverly and TikTok, 15 points. Sharon Pearson, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 points. 50 points for Sharon Pearson. And Claudette has 20 points. And Bob Hill with 15 points. So, the winner is... No, alright. So, in third place is Barbara. Put your hand for the third place winner. Barbara in second place. In third place, it's Claudette. Claudette in third place. And the first place person is Sharon Pearson. Put your hands for Sharon. Yay! Congratulations. And over on TikTok now, it would be Beverly. Put your hands together for Beverly on TikTok. Yes. You see, sometimes we can have fun. We can have fun. Yeah. Well done, everyone. I like it, man. I'm not brain not too bad, you know, on the old age. And you know, these type of things that are help. You see, these type of things keep our Alzheimer, you know. When we keep our brains active. And sometimes we can't just feed it with pure negative things. You know? Yes, there's a lot of negative around us, but sometimes we have to see the positive in it too. So even though we love to come here and talk the politics, I'm going to sort of shake up my nights them and put in some other more things, you know, that can make. The only thing we not change in the morning is my Bible teaching. But for the night, sometimes we can just rest the politics a while because it's just more of the same and it not get no better. And we there talk and it not help. So, any questions? Any question anybody want to ask me? Ask me any question. You play domino. Bobby can't play domino. Oh, I never could I play domino on the game. Oh, I could I do make we play domino. I could I do it for because I make we play domino, you know. Sometimes it's depressing, man. Trust me. Hillary, good night. Alright. Oh, me could I do make we play domino? Me have domino. Me not forgot by video Zoom. But how that I go work? Me I go draw my hand, I go draw your hand. Me don't know how no one there go work. Me could have shuffle them. It not go work. It not go work. Anybody else? Any other ideas? What else you think we could do? Little by little, some people will come on. When we take changes, some people are going to drop off because them, when we not talk the politics, them not going to come. But then, after a while, then we understand. It not going to work, man, because I need my hand, you need your hand. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? 1 minute, 1 minute. Spelling bee. Oh, yeah. The next one will be spelling bee tomorrow night. Tomorrow evening. Yeah, tomorrow night evening, we can do spelling. Get on a pencil and a paper. Yes, spellings. Spelling bee. Spelling bee. We're going to have spelling bee. Yeah. Yeah, man. We're going to mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. Spelling bee tomorrow. Tomorrow Sunday, so we can do spelling bee night evening. Let's hope me have no other different things to do. Give me a minute. Yeah, see me tomorrow. And if you don't see me tomorrow, then you don't know. So now go see me the next day. Once it is God will and I am here. Oh, life story. You want your life story? Oh. Well, now if you can share a life story, think me I gonna give you all of my a life story. I'm gonna write my book yet. Or now have to come give you on a life story too. So you have to learn that too, right? So, what else? So we can do spelling bee. Let me write them down. Let me write them down in the book. Spelling bee. And what we say again? Lifetime story. Lifetime story. Yeah, we have the spelling and we have lifetime story. What other topic? What other topic? General knowledge. Yes, general knowledge. Anybody else? Any more ideas? All-time food recipe. Yeah, we can talk about that too. Yeah, we can talk about all-time medicine. Yeah. All-time food. All-time food. And we can do medicine too. To them, this is on Thursday. I'm saying if you buy some, you know. Alright, so we're writing geography. We can do it back one other time, so let me write it down because we didn't go through everything. Oh, you got far church. Then what time you come back home? If me even start, me start like in the evening or maybe same time, I don't know. Yeah, good night, Sharon. Good night. Alright, so we have some ideas to work with. And we can do puzzles too. Let me write down a puzzle. Alright, so that is where we're gonna leave it for tonight. This is where we're gonna, we could have to Singspiration. We could have Singspiration one night. We usually do it, We call in and we have a competition. And you join in and we judge who sing the best. Yeah, we can have that too. Yes, and I could say, all to Jesus I surrender, all to Him I freely give. Then Sharon I go sing for her part and said, all to Jesus. Then that's how we're gonna do it. It's the same song. And we're gonna say, oh, bring it out the best. And we're gonna be honest, we do it by vote. So we could do it. In His presence daily live. I surrender all. I'm gonna practice my voice, yeah? Because I not carry up the notes. I surrender all to Thee, I surrender all. Hallelujah. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Have yourself a great night. Bye, everybody. Love you. Incorrect spelling. Yeah, I can spell them and tell you what missing and all of that. So we do that again. All right. Good night, good night, good night. Love you, love you, love you.